Hello. Today's video is on the importance hierarchy of habits, or what habits you should focus on first to make optimal progress with self-improvement. In a sense, I order all possible habits on an importance list or priority list to make it easier for you to choose what to focus on next. But without further ado, let's dig into the slides. The first and most important habit is always the habit that gets the process going for you. The first habit for most people in our generation are things like no-fap, or healthy eating if you are obese, or lifting if you want to score a partner, let's say. And the first habit is very important since it is a door opener for other habits to come. Without a first habit, there is no self-improvement journey, and the first habit should always be undertaken with great vigor, so you can learn some basic principles that assist in future habits to come. The next most important habit is meditation, and this is simply because meditation has the biggest possible carryover into other areas of your life. Everything benefits from meditation if you do it correctly. The problem is that the effects of meditation are often delayed, so you have to track your meditation habit to be able to make the connection between the meditation habit and the positive influences on your life. But 10 to 20 minutes are usually enough to make a great difference in your personal well-being and even in the speed you progress with other habits. Next comes habits or behaviors that assist with your general health, longevity and strength, etc. Those habits and those goals are valid for everyone. Everyone wants to be strong when they are old, everyone wants to have great endurance for as long as possible, and it is very easier to cultivate those skills when you are young and maintain them into old age. So you should really think about getting some habits going that assist in those things. You do not want to be sedentary with 50. You want to be sedentary when you are 80, 90 or maybe 100 years old. So you should really make an effort to cultivate habits that are so general, like lifting or any exercise really, that helps with those things. Next come social habits, or habits that assist you in getting, for example, friends or a partner. As social needs are also basic human needs that everyone pretty much has, there should be some emphasis on habits or behaviors that assist in such things. Maybe work on being more charismatic, maybe work on being a nicer person in general, so people want to hang around with you or spend time with you, and therefore help you cover your basic social needs. After that comes financial skills. Finances are obviously very important in today's society, as everything is based on a money economy pretty much. You should always have enough money to spare so you can support your lifestyle. That doesn't mean you should maximize the amount of money you earn or something, but you should always have enough. If you have too little money, your life quality will greatly suffer from it. And if you build up great financial habits in, for example, your teens and 20s, then you can greatly benefit from those things in your later life, and your future self will really thank you. So making good financial habits, a habit of saving some money for example, is actually quite crucial. And the last step of the pyramid is self-fulfillment. Self-fulfillment is, for example, stuff like learning the guitar or the piano if it's not your livelihood, if you just want to do it for fun. Things you want to be good at, but things that are not crucial for all the other things that the Maslow pyramid of needs dictates, for example. Self-improvement or self-fulfillment goals only become really valid and important for people once all the basic needs are covered. Once one of the lower things on the pyramid is missing, that becomes the number one priority. Everything that is covered becomes pretty much meaningless and uninteresting, but all the things that get missing are suddenly noticed by you. Okay, but let's now come to the summary. So what are the takeaway points? First, the habit hierarchy relates to Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Things that are lower on the hierarchy are very important to get right. Things like food, meditation, shelter, social stuff like having friends or a partner, etc. But the first good habit is most important, as it is a door opener for other habits to come, and there is no, well, self-improvement habit in general or journey in general if you do not get started with the process. So by all means, start with whatever you want, but after that reorient yourself and focus on the things that have the most effect or the most positive effects. Meditation, for example, has the most carryover into everything possible pretty much, but it's hard to start with the meditation habits, as the results from meditation and lifting and nutrition even are beneficial in all cases, but the results come with a delay. So you cannot directly see the results, and therefore most people get discouraged from following those habits with the proper vigor. And physiological and self-fulfillment needs come pretty much last and are only interesting when all the other things on the pyramid of needs are covered. And while meditation is the king of habits, it is only really possible to meditate when all the other basic needs are covered. So work on what is most important right now. Work on the lowest level of the hierarchy where you lack something, and make those things a habit so you can benefit from it in the most, well, optimal way possible. Okay, and that's pretty much it for today. I hope you learned something and can maybe reorganize your priorities. And if you feel like I missed something, let me know in the comment section and share your wisdom with other people. And if you enjoyed the content, feel free to like and subscribe. And until then, I wish you a pleasant day and goodbye.